So let's start cross-legged, seated cross-legged position. Let's sit up nice and tall. So that means tilting the pelvis forward, a little gentle arch in the lower back, taking the shoulders up, back, and down, lift of the heart, and then taking the head back right over the pelvis. And I want you to close your eyes and just notice your breath, notice how you're breathing, and notice your thoughts, most important, right? We want to get rid of our thoughts right now, or just like acknowledge them, label them, whatever they are, and then let them go. And then focusing on the breath, we're going to take a big inhale, letting the belly rise, and a long exhale, letting the belly fall toward the spine. So inhaling and exhaling through your nose, and just getting the breath into the belly instead of the chest. Because when we breathe into the chest, it's a very fast, shallow breath, and that's what makes us anxious, okay? So let's practice a nice diaphragmatic breath where we could actually help the body relax and help the mind quiet, okay? Get quiet down. So a few more breaths, and our mantra today is, I direct love and light towards myself. So just filling our soul with love, our heart with love today. That's why we're doing a lot of heart openers, front body stretches, okay? So one more breath in and out. And then we'll start off with a little bit of neck stretches. So I want you to sit up tall and take the right ear to the right shoulder. And just kind of let the shoulders relax and open up the whole left side of your neck. Make sure you keep lifting your heart and checking in with your posture. And then come on back to your center and bring your left ear to your left shoulder. And opening up the whole right side of your neck. Again, shoulders are relaxed, your mouth is relaxed, teeth are separated. And then come back up to your center. Bring your fingers to your ears, let your elbows be wide. And take your chin to your chest and just stretch the whole upper back here, the back of the neck. Just give a little gentle press so that you feel it go a little deeper. And then bring your elbows in and press a little bit more. And then inhale, let's open the elbows and look up. And exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, look up. Exhale, chin to chest. Good. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Awesome. Okay. Release. Okay. Good. So again, we're sitting up nice and tall. We'll inhale the arms up. Big breath. We'll take a side stretch, right hand down, and the left arm goes up and over. Make sure your left hip is grounded. You're opening up the whole left side body, and you're spiraling your chest to the sky. Stacking the shoulders as best you can. And reach. Get those ribs away from the hips. And then inhale the right arm up. We'll take the other side. Left hand down. Reach to the left. Keep reaching through your fingertips. Right hip stays grounded. Shoulders are stacked. And then inhale the left arm up, and we'll take a twist. So the right hand comes behind and we press into the ground to grow tall. And the left hand comes to the outside of the right leg. And then we twist to the right. Relax your shoulders. Inhale, come on back to your center. And exhale the left hand behind you, the right hand to the outside of your left leg. Grow tall. And then twist to your left and breathe. Relaxing the shoulders. Good. Inhale the arms back up. And then take the hands behind you, interlace your fingers, draw the knuckles down toward the ground, lift your heart. So a nice little mild back bend here as we lift the heart. We squeeze the shoulders blades toward one another, even the elbows, everything squeezed toward the spine. We look up. And then release. Good. Okay, let's come into tabletop. So we'll come into cat-cow. So we're on all fours here. And we're stacking the joints. Fingers are wide. And we'll continue with cat-cow. So inhale, lift. And exhale, round. So really press into the mat here when you round. Inhale, send your heart through. And exhale, round. Good. Again, inhale, let the belly drop. And exhale, round the back. One more. Inhale, lift. And exhale, round. Good. And then we'll try a puppy pose, which is a really nice shoulder stretch, upper back stretch. So I'm going to walk my hands forward. I'm leaving my hips over my knees, and then I'm sinking down. So get the heart down or to the chin or to the forehead, and feel that stretch in the shoulders and the upper back here. Don't worry about how low you go. Just go to wherever it's comfortable for you, right? It's not about how deep you can go into a pose. 1% of the pose still gives you 100% benefits. And then come back up. Bring your hands back under your shoulders. Inhale, lift. And exhale, round. Good. We'll bring the right knee in and take it back. And the left arm up. Squeeze your belly in. Reach through your fingertips. And we'll take elbow to knee for 5, a little bit of core, for 4, and for 3, for 2, and for 1. Good. And then we're going to bend that back leg and reach back. Maybe we can't reach it, that's fine. Maybe we can. And then press the foot into the hand and see if you can keep pressing the heart forward, and breathe. Good. Come back to your center, left hand down, right knee down. Let's do the other side. Okay. Inhale, lift. And exhale, round. Good. We'll bring the left knee in. And we'll send the left leg back, toes down. And we'll bring the right arm up. Squeeze your belly in. Strong left arm, left shoulder, elbow to knee. 5. And extend. For 4. And for 3. And for 2. And for 1. Good. And then we'll bend that back leg, hold on to the ankle, lift, and breathe. And come back to your center. Bring the right hand down, the left knee down. Always push-ups in my flows. Keep the body strong. Walk your knees back. Lift your feet. Cross your ankles. Of course, if you want to do it with your knees up, that's fine. We'll do 10. Elbows in. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. One more. And 1. Good. Take a child pose. Sink it back. Come back to your mantra. I direct love and light towards myself. Just nourishing yourselves today. Forehead to the ground. And then breathe into your side ribs, the back of the body, the back of the heart and the lungs. And then come on up. And we're going to walk the hands forward, come down on the belly. And we'll come into our first mild back bend, which is Sphinx pose. So really lift the heart, press all 10 toes into the ground. And imagine you're ripping the mat in half, and breathe. And then slowly lower down, and we'll press up back into our table. And we'll come up on our knees now, okay? So inhale the arms up, breathe, and bring your hands to your heart. Now we're going to take the hands to the lower back with the pinkies touching, okay? And we're going to try a camel pose with the hands to the lower back. This is a really nice front body stretch. So I want you to keep the hips over the knees, lift your heart, draw the shoulders back, shoulder blades towards your spine, elbows towards your spine, and I want you to lift your heart. I don't want you to lift your gaze yet until you really feel like you lengthen the whole front body. You don't have to bring your head back. I don't want you to crunch the shoulders to the ears. I want you to have a nice long neck. You can bring it back when you feel like your sternum is lifting high enough. Breathe. Pretend you're squeezing a block in between the thighs. And then come on back up. Inhale the arms up. And we'll take cactus arms. Again, we'll squeeze the shoulder blades toward one another. Look up. Inhale the arms up. And then we'll take the arms in the front and we'll lean back, keeping the body in one line. And come on forward. And we'll lean back again. And we'll come on forward. One more time. Lean back. Don't arch, just whole straight line. Good. And come on back. Awesome. Good. Let's bring the hands down and take the right foot to the right thumb. We'll come into low lunge, sliding the left knee back. Bring your hands to your legs, to your leg, and lengthen. Inhale the arms up. And then bring the right hand to the hip. Take a nice side stretch to the right. Maybe drop your fingers down toward the mat. Maybe not. Keep breathing, spiraling the chest. Breathing in and out. Inhale the right arm up. Take the hands down. Take a half split. So just send it back. Lift the toes. Drag your hands down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Now get your belly towards your thigh and reach toward the toes with your chest to lengthen your spine. And press the heel into the ground towards your back knee to really engage the muscles in your legs. Good. Come on forward. And we'll take a plank. So the body's in one line here. And then drop your knees, lower down to your belly, elbows in. And we'll take a baby cobra. So lift, draw the shoulders back, press the pubic bone into the mat, all 10 toes on the ground. Bring your gaze to the top of your mat, keep the neck long, and then lower. We'll come back up into table, take a child pose. And then we'll come back up on our knees, we'll do it again. Inhale the arms up. Exhale the hands to the lower back. Pinkies touch. And then squeeze the shoulder blades toward one another, the elbows toward one another. Engage the core. Take the hips forward and lift the heart. Elbows go toward one another. As we lift the heart, look up. Squeeze your belly in. Inhale, arms up, cactus, elbows or shoulder level, lift the heart. Inhale the arms up, bring your hands down, take your left foot forward for low lunge, and slide the right knee back. Take your hands to your front leg, inhale the arms up, hold and breathe. And take your left hand to the side, to the left hip, and take a side stretch to the left. Feel that whole right side body open. And then inhale, come on up. Bring your hands down. Send it back for half split. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. Belly to thigh. Press the heel into the ground toward the back knee. And lift the chest toward the toes. So your spine is nice and long. Save the spine, right? Good. Let's come forward, do our plank. So shift back, shift that foot, slide that foot back, drop your knees. Come on down to your belly, elbows in. We'll take a little lift here for cobra, using the back muscles as best we can. Lower down, come back into table. And now curl the toes under for downward facing dog. So our first downward facing dog, we're gonna pedal out the feet. Wag your tail around, do whatever you need to do. Really get into the back of the legs, the calves. Press the ground away from you. Draw your belly towards your thighs to make an upside down V. And then bring your gaze in between your hands. Tiptoe your feet up. Inhale, take a half lift. And exhale, fold. So just bend your knees if you need to. If you have any back issues, bend them a lot. Good. Inhale, press into your feet. Inhale, come on up. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale the arms up. Hi. Exhale, forward fold. And then inhale, half lift. And we're going to take a twist here. So the left hand down, bend the left leg, and bring the right arm up. And come on back, right hand down, bend the right leg, left arm up. Breathe. And then come back down, bend your knees. Hold on to your opposite elbows for Ragdoll. So let yourself just sway forward and back or side to side, bend your knees. Just be really loose and limp like a Ragdoll. Breathe. Good. Inhale the arms up. And exhale, hands to heart. Let's do sun salutation A. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, step back into plank. Hold your plank, strong core here. Breathe. Drop your knees, baby cobra. Lift it up. Exhale, lower. Press up into plank and downward facing. 3 breaths here. Inhale, exhale 1. Inhale, exhale 2. And inhale, exhale 3. Bring your gaze in between your hands, tiptoe your feet up. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Let's do sun salutation B, coming into chair. So we sink back the hips like we're sitting in an imaginary chair. We lift the toes. The weight is in the heels of your feet, right? You lift your arms. Use your back muscles. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, and step back into plank. And from here, you can lower down without dropping your knees, up to you. Take any front body stretch. Maybe we'll come up a little higher. You can stay low. Breathe. Send the heart through your shoulders. Exhale, lower down. We'll press up into table or plank, and then downward facing. Good. Let's lift that right leg back and up. And we're going to take knee to nose and lift. Right leg goes back and up. And we're going to take the right foot in between the hands, ground down through your left heel. Inhale the arms up for warrior 1. So you can take a little back bend here, since this is an opening front body class. Pull your 2 feet toward one another to gather strength in your legs. And then exhale. Let's come on down for our vinyasa. You can meet me in downward facing dog if you don't like this whole vinyasa part. We can try an upward facing dog. You can do a baby cobra, a full cobra, or an upward facing. Downward facing. Left leg goes back and up. Knee to nose. Back and up. Send it through warrior 1. Ground down through that back heel. Make sure you square your body to the front. Inhale, lift up. Take a little back bend, maybe hook the thumbs. Exhale, vinyasa. So come on down, come into your plank. You can drop your knees as you lower down. You can do upward facing or cobra, and then downward facing. Huddle it out for 3 breaths. Inhale and exhale 1. Inhale and exhale 2. Inhale and exhale 3. Bring your gaze in between your hands. Tiptoe your feet up. Inhale, take a half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Come into chair pose again. This time we'll take the hands to the heart. We take the left elbow to the outside of the right leg. And I want you to shift your left hip back a little so your knees are even. Okay? And then you can round the upper back a little bit and then twist the thumbs toward the heart. Get the heart a little higher than your hips. And just breathe here and take that top shoulder back to help you rotate the chest. And then exhale, come on up. And then release. Other side. Inhale, chair pose. Hands to your heart. And the right elbow to the outside of your left leg. Keep your knees even. Press and twist. Shift the right hip back. Okay? Your feet could be together or apart. Just get your heart higher than your hips and bring that top shoulder back. Lean back and breathe. And then take a forward fold. Straight legs or bent legs. Left hand comes in the front, bend the left leg, right arm up. Right hand down, bend the right leg, left arm up, left leg is straight, right leg is bent. And then release. Good. Inhale, press into your feet, come on up. Exhale, hands to heart. All right, let's continue. Add on a little bit. Get some water. All right, bring your hands to your heart. We're going to add on to the warrior one. Inhale the arms up. We'll come into chair again. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, step back into plank and do your vinyasa, or just meet me in downward facing. Front body stretch to your choice. Downward facing. Good. Kick the right leg back and up. We'll take you through warrior one. Ground down through that left heel. Inhale. Square your body to the front. So get that left hip forward. Bring your hands behind you. Interlace fingers. Draw the knuckles down. Look up. Exhale. Fold inside of that right leg. Lift the arms. Strong legs here. Kind of tuck that right hip in toward the middle of your mat. And then bring your hands to frame your front foot. Step your left foot back and pick up the heel. And take a twist, right arm up. And then here, drop your back knee. Okay, knee down. And then you can still stay in your twist and bring your right arm back. Maybe you can bend that back leg and hold on to the foot. Or not, you could be here. Now press the foot into the hand as you open the heart and lift the head. And then exhale, draw the heel toward the butt and soften. Inhale, press away and lift. Exhale, heel to butt and soften. One more, press away and lift. Exhale, heel to butt and soften. Good. And then release. Let's come back to the front foot. Lift the back knee. Sweep that back leg up and open your hip. Okay? So open the hip here. The knee is bent and the heel goes towards the butt. And then we try flip dog. So we're just going to pivot on that back foot and bring the ball of the foot behind us and just lower down onto the hips. So the right leg is bent and the left leg is straight, and I'm leaning on my left hand. Bring the right arm up. And then press your hips up for wild thing. And lower. We'll press up again. And then turn right back into your downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. And then come into plank. And we'll lower down to the belly. And we're going to try a half bow pose. Okay? So take your left arm in front of you. And bend your right leg. See if you can hold on to the foot. Now you can stay here if you want. Or you can try and pick up that right thigh and press the foot into the hand. And maybe lift the left leg, bring the left arm over. Or you can keep everything down if you're starting from the beginning. Or lift. If you're a beginner, keep everything down. Just reach through. Use your back muscles. And release. Good. We'll come up into table. And we'll take a child pose. So sink the hips back. And come back to your mantra. I direct love and light towards myself. My soul is full of love. Breathe into your back body. And then we'll come back up, curl the toes under, back to our downward facing dog. Breathe it out. Left leg goes back and up. We'll do the other side. Left leg through, warrior one. Step the right foot up, ground down through the back heel. Inhale the arms up. Exhale the hands behind you, interlace your fingers and draw the knuckles down and lift. And then exhale inside of your left leg or over, this doesn't matter. Bring those arms up. Gather strength in your legs by pulling them toward one another and tuck your left hip in toward the middle of your mat. Breathe, make sure you're breathing. And then release your hands, take them to your front foot, and then pop that back foot heel up and then maybe step it back. Right hand down, left arm up for a twist. Breathe. Drop that back knee and take that left arm and reach back. Now you have the option of staying here or bending the leg and grabbing onto the foot. And then pressing the foot into the hand as we lift the heart and the head. And then exhale, taking the heel in and softening the body. Again, press and lift. Press the foot away. Exhale, heel comes in, we soften. One more time. Lift the heart, press the foot away, and then heel to the butt as we soften. Good. Now let go of that foot. Come back to the center. And then lift your back knee and sweep the left leg back and up. And bend the knee and open the hip. So the leg is bent and the heel goes toward the butt. Now we pivot on the pinky toe side of that standing foot. And we take the left ball of the foot behind us and we come right down on our hips. Left leg is bent, right leg is straight. We're leaning into the right hand and we're pressing into the left foot and we're lifting the hips up as we bring the left arm up. Good. Nice. Lower back down. Take a rest. Make sure your left foot is on the floor. Your left leg is bent. That's going to give you all the power to lift. Wild thing. And then turn right into your downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. Come forward into your plank. Lower down to your belly for half bow pose again. Right arm in front of you. Bend your left leg. Take hold of your foot. And again, you can stay here or you can try and lift the knee. You can do everything and lift the other leg and extend the right arm. Use your back muscles for this. Breathe. And then release. Good. And then we will come up and take a child pose again. Breathe it out. Nice big breaths here. Nourishing ourselves today, bringing love and light into the heart. And then slowly we'll come up, back into our tabletop, downward facing. Bring the gaze in between our hands, tiptoe our feet up. Inhale with a half lift, and exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. All right. Ooh, hot. We ready to continue with dancer's pose? All right, so put one weight on the right foot. Now you can use the wall with the upper hand. Okay? So we're going to grab on to the left foot. Bring the right arm up. And then put a little bend in the standing leg. See if you can tilt forward and kick back. Just go as far as you want here. Try to keep that left hip toward the mat. And then reach and kick back. Reach and kick back. Breathe. And then release. Good. Let's try the other side. Put your weight onto the left foot. Okay. Grab onto your right foot. Either side is fine. I like the big toe side. Left arm up, standing leg slightly bent. Kick back, lean forward. Kick back, tilt forward. Kick back, tilt forward. And just go as far as you want. And release. Good. Nice. You practicing them at home? Looks like you are. All right. Let's come into chair pose, arms up. Bring your hands behind you, interlace your fingers, draw the knuckles down, lift your heart. And then look down. Lift your heels, let go of your hands, reach the arms back, flat back, bring the heart towards the ground, but make like a flat back here, parallel to the ground as you lift your heels. Hold and breathe. Good. Slowly lower down. Good. And then you can step back into table. And we're going to come down onto our belly again. And bring the arms by the side. We're doing locust pose. Okay? So inhale. I want you to lift the arms and the legs. Now don't worry about height. Just reach through your fingertips and reach through your toes as you lift. Don't worry about how high you go. And use your back muscles to lift everything. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then release. Good. Take a rest. All right. Let's try the full bow pose now. So we're going to bend both legs at the knees. Make sure your knees are not splayed out. Keep them not together, but close. Grab onto any side of the feet. And then you can stay low. If this is your first time doing it, stay low. Maybe kick the feet into the hands and lift the thighs. And don't worry about the front body. That's going to open automatically as you squeeze the shoulders toward one another, the shoulder blades, and lift. Keep breathing. Hold on to your feet as you lower and take a rest. We'll do it one more time. Inhale and exhale, lift into bow pose. Just press your feet into your hands and focusing on lifting your feet. And breathe. And release. Good. Take a breath. Rest on your forehead or your cheek. And then slowly we'll come up and we'll sit on our heels, bring our hands to our heart. Take a breath. And then come back up into our camel pose. Inhale the arms up. Now you have a choice to bring the hands to the back again with the pinkies touching. If you want to do your camel like this, if you're a beginner. Or you have a choice to take your hands to your heels. You can come up on your toes. So whatever choice you pick, I want you to make sure the hips are going forward. You're squeezing the belly in. And wherever you are, you're taking the hips forward and you're lifting the heart. Just focus on lifting the heart and squeezing everything toward the middle of the mid-spine. Look up. Thumbs are out, arms are externally rotated, and breathe. And then bring your hands to your lower back, come up, head comes up last, and sit on your heels, and just take a breath here. Notice how you feel. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. And let's come back into table. So we'll curl the toes under, back into our downward facing dog. And from here, we're going to come into pigeon. So I'm going to kick my right leg back and up. And I'm going to take my right knee to my right wrist. If you're a beginner, take it in the middle of your hands. If you have any knee pain whatsoever, please do it on your back. And this is what it looks like on your back. It's the same thing, except you're supported by the ground, okay? But we're opening up the right hip and getting into the gluteal muscles, okay? So puff up the chest for your nice back bend. And then exhale, we take a forward fold. And you can rest on your hands, make two fists, or come all the way down, up to you. And just breathe here. Coming back to your mantra, I direct love and light towards myself. And just taking care of our own needs today. Keep breathing. And then slowly come up and see if you can just bend that back leg. Maybe you can grab onto it and just kind of press the foot away again into the hand, lift the heart, and maybe bring it back in. Keep pressing into your hand and breathe. Feel that stretch in the quad. And then release. And we'll just lift that back knee, slide back into our downward facing dog for the other side. Lift the left leg up and take your left knee, your left wrist, and slide the right leg back and breathe. Take a nice big puff of the chest. Make sure that your back foot is not sickling to one side. Exhale, lower down. And just make sure that right hip is facing the mat so that that back leg is internally rotating toward the mat. And feel that beautiful stretch in the left hip, the left gluteal muscles, and the extension in the right hip. Breathe. And just feel your breath move through your body here. And feel your hips just melting into the earth, stretching and opening, releasing a lot of tension emotionally as well. We hold a lot of emotions in our hips. And then slowly come back up again. We bend the back leg. We hold on to the foot. And we can either draw it toward the butt or press it away. Up to you. Just get a nice good stretch in the quad. Hot. Breathe. And then release. All right. Let's bring the legs in front of us. Take a nice seated forward fold. Inhale the arms up. Flex your feet. Soften your knees. And draw the heart forward. And just go down to whatever degree you can without rounding the back. You could use a strap at home if you want to try this. So don't be like reaching, try and lift and then be here. I'd rather you stay up high. Good. Rest your hand. Now lift your heart. Good. Keep breathing and then slowly come back up. All right, let's come down on our back. And we're going to do bridge pose. So the bridge pose, your legs are bent, your arms are by your side, and your middle finger's kind of brushing the heels of your feet. And then we press into the feet and the head. We lift the hips. We can interlace the hands under the hips. And then press into the arms, kind of tuck your shoulders in. And then you could lift even higher. Don't turn your head at this point at all. Bring your gaze up and back. Squeeze your glutes. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then lower. Good. Bring your knees together and your feet out. And relax. All right, Shavasana. So lie on your back. We'll focus on we'll give ourselves a body scan, focusing on the feet first, relaxing the feet, maybe rolling the ankles out. Relaxing the right foot and the left foot. And then bringing our attention to the legs. Maybe just shaking the legs out or tightening the muscles, holding and squeezing. And then relax, release the legs. Let them be heavy and warm. And bring your attention to your hips. Maybe squeeze your butt off the floor. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. This is called progressive muscle relaxation. When you tighten a muscle and then release it, you're relaxing that muscle and the body. And then release the butt muscle. Relax the hips. And bring your attention to your chest, your belly. Let your belly be relaxed and soft. Relax the chest and the heart, the physical heart, the emotional heart. And bring your attention to your arms. Maybe lift the arms off the floor, make a fist and squeeze all the muscles in your arms. And then exhale, relax the arms, keep the fingers curled a bit. And then bring your attention to your throat. Relax your throat, soften your throat. Bring your attention to your face muscles, relaxing the mouth, keeping the teeth separated. Relaxing the eyelids, the eyeballs. Relaxing the ears, the top of the head. Just no lines on your forehead. Relaxing the back of the head, the back of the body. Feel the groundedness in the back of the body, and now feel the openness in the front body. We worked on opening our front body today, just letting love and light into our heart, into our soul. And now we relax and feel all the benefits of our practice today. And just giving ourselves another body scan, breathing into any areas that still have tension. And allowing the body to just melt into the earth. No effort on your part. And then begin to deepen your breath. Take a nice deep breath into your nose. Exhale out of your mouth. And then we'll wiggle our fingers and toes just to awaken the body very slowly. Give your body any kind of stretch that you desire. And then bring your knees to your chest. Roll over on your right side into a fetal position. And make your way up to a cross-legged seated position. And bring your hands to your heart. Bow down towards your fingertips and take one more cleansing breath into the belly and a long exhale. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well. May you be peaceful and at ease. And may you be happy. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste.